Welcome to the Hunters Association. Back with the Webtoon anime podcast for God of High School, episode 2. The gang's all here. I'm Knox from motherfucking Project MANGA. That's Seraph from Project motherfucking Webtoon. JD from the 25th motherfucking Otaku. JC from alwaysjcarson. And Trent motherfucking Money. You already know who the fuck it is. What's going on, fellas? Glad to have you back, JD. How we doing?
Oof.
I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty darn good, I must say.
Yes.
How y'all doing? I know I missed last week. Sorry about that.
It's okay. You're back now.
Okay, well, no, we're going to go ahead and get this out the way because JD's is kosher right now. He's peaceful. He's living the life. He said he's fine, but the people have been waiting for this. Episode 1, he came with the smoke. I was fearing for my life out here in the streets. I saw the Black Air Force. I don't know. I was
Black
scared.
Air Forces.
I saw the black New York fitted.
He did
come at me
with the black Air Force energy.
He came at me.
I hit the meme of the Butler Penguin with the plate and the cloth with the all black ones on it. Like, your forces, sir.
Okay, so he's not on that same level he was, guys. Don't get me wrong, but we still want to hear from him from episode 1 because he wanted to keep that same energy. So I'm telling him to keep that same energy for episode 1. Energy? Episode 1, go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
All right, look, I'm gonna make this brief because this isn't about episode 1 anymore. We're on episode 2, so I'm gonna just make this brief. All I was saying was that if we had a problem with the way Tower God did things as far as pacing and cutting content, then we should have the same problem with the God of High School. That's pretty much as cut and dry as it can be. Both of them, one got slandered. The other one got praised. I just wanted to know why. I couldn't understand why. So my whole thing was keep the same energy.
Right. If
we're gonna slander one, we have to be fair and slander the other. That's all I was saying.
All right, so let's just make this rebuttal real brief, and then we go to episode 2.
So got a high school brief because it's just going to bring up another rebuttal.
Okay, let's just start with Tower God. Tower God, if you cut out content and the episodes are, if you're going to just simply rate them, they're 7s to 8 episodes. That means the episodes are okay. You still cut out content, so that means you could have made it better. Now, God of High School, just the first episodes we're talking about, they cut out content, but we still, for the most part, I gave it a 9. JD, I've remember you giving a pretty high score yourself. Trent gave it like an 8 or 8.5 or something like that.
Give it a high score.
What'd you give it? We can go back and look at the tweet.
I'm pretty sure he gave it
7.
Yeah, I think he gave it a 7.
He gave it a 7.
Yeah,
I wrote it.
Anyway,
he had like a whole dissertation on like why first episode.
He had a
most of the squad gave it a pretty decent score. So I'm looking like, look, if the episode's gonna be at least great, like you can just cut out content, at least make the episode good. But Tower God just did not do that. That's all I gotta say about it. Don't cut out content, and the episode sucks. That's all I'm saying.
And this is about episode. The cookie crumbles.
This is about episode 2. That's what I'm concerned about right now, not episode 1. All
right,
if y'all want to know everything that I felt on episode 1, join the Discord. Go to the God of High School section within the Discord and read everything I said.
Wish I could have saw a Twitter group chat. He came up in there too. I was like, damn.
Twitter group chat. Blaine said, "Play the tape."
Play the tape.
All right, episode 2. Jesus, let's go ahead and get into it.
Let's get it.
Oh my god. All right, JD, you the one that moderates, bro. Get into it.
My bad, bro.
You here this time. You
got a week off and don't know what's going on no more.
My bad. I was taking off my forces. My bad, y'all. All right.
And he had them bitches laced tight.
Yeah, I had them tight. Had to make sure they didn't fall off last week. All right, y'all. So we back with another episode of the Webtoon Anime Podcast, discussing the latest episode of The God of High School. or as Trent likes to call it, Disappointment High School.
No,
Relax.
no.
Relax.
Damn.
Relax.
So, let's go ahead and give our brief thoughts on the episode. Seraph, let's start with you.
I like the episode a lot. The fight between
Go
what is his name?
Gamdo.
Go?
Go Gamdo.
Yeah, Go Gamdo. Thank you. I remember Go, but I couldn't remember the last name for the life of me. And ITF dude was fucking
Kang.
sick. Kang? Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't remember their names for the life of me.
Yeah,
like I said, man, God of High School is the one where those names stuck for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because.
And thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
And
And seeing Mirror and Morihjin dig around for the sword was freaking tight too. The
Yes,
music,
dude, that was
the
good.
piano hitting, I was like, damn,
Yeah.
this is like Final Fantasy vibes.
Yeah.
Right.
Final Fantasy. Okay.
I like
Alright.
that.
Yeah, it's like that. Like that's the first thing I thought of because like in Final Fantasy X, when they're playing Two's Anakin, you know, I just kind of like got a
Yeah.
little bit of those vibes for the music.
Yeah, dude, I like that.
That's it for me.
I was reading comment in the chat, y'all. My bad. All right.
Okay, it's okay.
So, all right. So, my thoughts on the episode. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the episode way more than episode 1. I gave episode 2 a 9.
You sure did. I recorded
I-
that one. I remember that one.
That's a damn shame. But anyway, yeah, I enjoyed it. Of course, I had a few little gripes with it, but it was like nothing major. But it was enough to bring the points, down from a full 10. But all in all, still a pretty good episode. As far as what I disliked about the episode, I disliked the pretty much the fast forward skip of the backstories. I didn't like that. I was happy that they did.
No.
I was happy that they gave more backstory from Mirror. That was cool. I did feel they spent a tad bit too much time on Kane's backstory when that could have been given to the actual main characters instead of somebody who's only here for a moment. And of course, if y'all follow us on Twitter, then you saw me and Knox little discussion about
Yeah, I heard about that one. I didn't even
about
see
the
it.
Taekwondo kick. Although I'm not like super up in arms on it, I just thought it was a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's pretty much how I felt on episode 2. Good episode though, overall very enjoyable. JC, Mr. 12 out of 10. What was your thoughts on episode 2, bro?
Number 1, I gave it a 9 out of 10.
Ooh.
And that is because for some reason, I don't know what it is. When Trent puts his reaction up, I go and watch the reaction. And then I see what I missed. And I actually went back and watched read the Webtoon also to see what I missed. Are we going to like a deep dive into the episode right now? Because I could do that.
I think we're doing light reviews and then
Light reviews. Okay, light
Deep
reviews.
dive? 'Cause
Hey,
there's a
light
lot of
reviews.
things I would like
Okay.
to deep dive
It
into there.
was enjoyable. I was hype. I did recognize some of the differences, and when it comes to the kick, everybody, my God, he was in the air. Like, what do you expect him to do after images in the air? They changed that scene. My God, Twitter was going crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey man,
He will do it. He will do the kick again. It will be done right. Twitter.
We hope it's done right.
Maybe.
JD, this is not Tower
I'm just
God.
saying.
JD. This is not Tower God.
I'm just saying. Keep the same energy. That's all I ever said.
This is not Tower God. But we get to a deep dive. I'll get into you why this is not Tower of God. But that's all I gotta say to the deep dive.
Because it has punches and kicks.
Tower of God, they had opportunities. They had opportunities. They skipped them, and they never came back.
They're not about to run it back, homie.
Never came back. All right, Trent, my guy.
Trent, are you here, my
You are
guy?
muted if you didn't know.
God damn it, Trent.
He big muted.
Trent's here. I've looked at the mute side. He's
I know.
muted.
He's getting Chipotle delivered. Okay, now.
I thought the episode was great. One thing that I didn't comment on last episode was how much I love the intermission animation.
Oh yes,
sequence.
those are.
Oh yeah.
And, like,
Yeah,
I feel
do
like
like those
I feel
animations.
like it's been a while since we've even like had one of those, like a really cool one at least inside of like newer like Crunchyroll like or or just anime like in general. I can't remember the last time I was like, damn, this really feels like Samurai Champloo Trigun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah. Okay,
you know?
yeah.
So I really like that about the show. I think, and honestly, in regards to the flashbacks that they skipped over in the first episode, and at least how they're going to handle the flashbacks of the main characters in the show moving forward, I feel like it's almost better in anime form if you just get like little bits and pieces of character, you know, of main character backstory here and there. It's like, obviously when it's in webtoon form, we can deal with it a little bit easier all together in one cohesive, you know, sequence. But in the anime, like, it's gonna keep people wanting like to come back to learn more about the characters if you give them little bits and pieces, because these characters have really strong personalities. They're all really cool. They're all really strong. You obviously want to know where that strength comes from in a series like this, where they're literally already breaking the stadium in their first fights. So, like, I think it would be cool to get little splashes of those flashbacks, you know, like here and there throughout the season. So I'm cool with that. As far as the Huichuk goes, the triple kick or whatever they're calling it in the show, I think it's fine that they changed the scene. Like we were talking about on Twitter, JD, like, this is like the first representation of it, so obviously you want to make it a big spectacle. I think the speed was there enough. Obviously the speed wasn't represented, at least in my opinion, in the same way or with the same feeling as in the webtoon, because you did have like the after images, the different colored after images. That was one thing that really caught my eye in the Tower of God webtoon when I first read it. I was like, oh shit, this is like some fucking like Mortal Kombat trilogy Johnny Cage shit. I was like, this is fucking tight as fuck. And then, like, you know, we see it in the show, and it seems like it's almost like kind of like slowed down so that you can actually like see what's happening for its like debut, which is what I was.
That was a hurricane kick.
Yeah, and that's cool. You know, that's fine. There's totally an opportunity the next time that this kick is used, which I believe is in the. I guess I don't want to spoil it, but there's going to be plenty of opportunities where they're actually going to go into Renewal Taekwondo as a discipline and like explain what the Huichuk is, and then we'll probably see a better representation of it on the ground in that moment when it's actually time to talk about it.
So I'm not, you know, so up in arms.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to get my thoughts out there on it, but yes, I loved the episode. I thought the animation with Kang and Go Gamdo fighting was fucking beautiful.
That was beautiful.
They did a really good job of like showing like Kang's ruthlessness and his brutality, because he whooped that nigga's ass. They whooped that nigga's ass. Douche. I was like, oh. Yeah, I was like, no, like I really felt that. And in the webtoon, I feel like it was perfectly represented. The beginning of the fight happened exactly the way that fight happens in the webtoon in chapter 10, like almost like panel for panel choreography with the rabbit step into the fucking shoulder, into the fucking like all that.
We got the deep dive.
My bad. That's right. I'm not supposed to be deep diving, but man, I'm just hype on this episode. But
I know it's amazing.
All right, Trent, we're just doing just our initial thoughts on the episode itself, just a little light summary. How you felt about it? It's all you, buddy.
It was okay.
Don't do this. I watched it. No, don't do this.
It was good. It was a good episode. I mean, I felt skeeted at a point in time. Other than that, it would have been I would not have had anything to complain about if we did not get that skeeted little invitation scene. That literal 1 second or less per character of them basically getting handed the invitation. Not even like it's just showing like, yo, hey, this kind of happened here. You know what I'm saying?
Trent.
It was a thing.
Nope, I didn't. I was excited.
I hated that, bro. And then like other than that, it was pretty decent. Like I forgot completely about Mori moving homeboy from getting that like direct hit. Basically,
I forgot about that too. Yeah, I forgot about that too. I was,
and then I go, "Oh, okay. I'm glad they added that." Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm like, "That's what's up." You know what I'm saying? I was kind of geeked at that. That was a good. It was good. Everything else was good besides the fact that they skeeted this little invitational scene. Oh, God, I'm school.
Like I said, I watched Trent. Once again, I watched your reaction, sir, and I knew at the very end of that, you almost called this a great episode. You were hype.
I watched called it a great episode. But
you did almost do that.
He came out of it. This posting up clarity.
Literally,
he walked into the hype zone and left out of it the second.
They almost got me. The way
said,
they
"Wait a
handled the rest of the
minute,
episode
wait a
almost got me.
Wait a minute, sir. Okay, all right, JD, go. It's up to you.
So, since Knox gave his deep dives, I guess
Yeah,
we're gonna get
sorry.
into everybody else's
Yeah.
deep dives.
Yeah.
JC, go ahead. Let's get your fanboyism out the way, sir.
Fanboyism. Look, I don't think you guys understand. Everybody in the chat, everybody's watching this right now. The slander was real. Like my reputation
It was
on the line for episode 2.
100%.
I came out here episode 1, and I was like, episode 2 is gonna do what Tower of God did not do. Look, all I wanted from Tower of God was if you skip something, at least reference it a little bit, right? Like Bam had the Sensu explosion, and everybody saw how powerful he was. Like, please just reference it a little bit. They did not. They skipped over it.
Yeah.
So we get into God of High School, and they skip chapters 1, 2, and 3 full of backstory. I don't care if you spend a minute on it, a second, but all I wanted you to do in episode 2 was reference it. Guess what they did? They gave you a second and a half of Jin Mori on the ground with his imitation right beside him and R beating him. I was like, oh, okay, cool. They gave me a couple seconds to Dawi and why he's fighting.
Those extra seconds that you're adding beyond 1 are reaches, but go ahead.
No, they're 1.5. They showed Dawi. They showed his friend in the hospital. That's why he's fighting.
0.9
and they gave.
seconds.
Yeah, they did real quick.
Friend,
It was real quick.
Bro, they're gonna give him his time like when has a match.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
okay, they gave you that, and then they gave Mira her time. They showed why she was doing it. Then they gave her a little bit of extra backstory
Yeah.
during her fight. Cool.
Little splashes.
They did what Tower God did not do, and that's all I wanted. So I could look at JD and be like, "Hey, guess what? They went back, JD, and showed it for 1 second, and that's all I needed to validate my point."
Still not good enough.
It might not be good enough, but they still did it.
Not good enough.
But the rest
Anyway.
of the episode, great.
Mhm.
I mean, my God, it was like, okay, I read the webtoon, and then this fight with a boy Kang, like it was brutal in the webtoon. I was reading it like, this dude just like murking this guy. But then watching it animated, he giving him all the right hands consecutively. Just, I was like, Jesus. I
That
was like,
shit
what's
was so
going on?
drastic, bro. I was
It
like,
was.
I felt that
It was.
like in my forehead when I was watching it with JD earlier. I was like, dude.
Yeah, I was like, exactly. And then my dude just stepped on his head and kept just bashing it in. I
And
was
he's
like,
like,
bro,
bitch
like,
slapping him like,
oh, yo,
like,
Oh, forgiveness,
Hey, yo,
homie.
That was
Oh
my
my
favorite
God.
part, though. That
I
was
know,
my
y'all.
favorite part.
If y'all haven't watched Trent's reaction,
that was
he's
your
like,
favorite part?
This dude's
When he was
overhead.
slapping the shit out of
He
him.
said he was overhead. He said he was overhead slapping this guy in the face. And I was like, Jesus.
Hey, D's a
Yo,
serial
that shit
killer,
was
G.
hilarious. Yo,
Yo,
I mean, I loved it.
That's
Okay,
a David Pine.
I'm being mad
Even I
serious
felt
though.
disrespected.
All Kane needed was some baby powder in his hand. That would have just put him right over
Oh
the
my
top.
God, give it a big slap.
Yo,
That's
so
what he needed.
I can't. The reason why I didn't give it 10 out of 10 was because of the kick, and it was in the air, so you're not going to see after images in the air. My boy can't fly, so I was like, okay, they didn't do it like the webtoon did it. That's where I'm supposed to keep the same energy, that type of thing. But they'll get back to it. If they do the kick again and it's the same way, then you know what? I'm coming this webtoon, like this podcast, and just put my hood on. It's like, you know what? You guys got it. But
With the shades.
until that happens,
and a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
hey,
Got the
God of High
tins
School
on and
over
everything.
Tower God every single day, all day.
Wow.
If that's the anime. No, I'm done. Done.
What a way to end the segment. God of High School greater than sign Tower of God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man. Seraph.
All right, JD, I got it. All right, Knox.
No,
how you feel about
I've
that?
been
I went in. There was a moment of
For the
silence.
past 30 seconds, Seraph never said anything.
Yeah, Seraph.
We didn't hear you say anything. I didn't hear you say anything on mine.
oh.
Go ahead, man.
They
Sarah.
changed out some of the things in the anime compared to the webtoon, like when
Talk to him.
P. They're going with the blue hair, right? I'm just saying out some different small things.
That was
okay?
just the most subtle. Talk to him.
Laughing at Trent.
Is Trent eating or something?
No,
No,
I
it
just,
was
it was just, it was
no,
just
no,
funny.
no,
It
son.
was just funny as hell that you can't see him, and then I'm listening to you get in your bag, and it's just talk to him.
Like a hype man talk to him.
Yeah,
Take that.
I wanted you to
Trent's
please,
ad-libs.
man. I was
But
Trent's
so
ad-libs.
give you the support.
you You guys remember the scene of P, the blue hair girl? I think that's her executive name, P.
And
And
what
Q.
you
talking,
talking
right?
about Pandora?
No, P is the girl with the blue hair. Executive P.
Executive.
Oh, P. Yeah. My bad.
So
But we
in the webtoon,
did see Pandora this episode though.
Yes, we did see Pandora this episode, and we saw Greed this episode, but they never showed up in the webtoon at that moment.
Yeah, I just remembered
King's backstory was different in the webtoon.
Yeah,
they completely switched it up for his backstory in the anime. And also then like the scene where they were looking for the sword. I think Morihjin went to go to the biker gang, stole their headlight with the battery, and they showed it out.
It was a biker gang that they ran into before that point, and that's when she lost her sword. And then when they was looking for the sword, Dowie actually went and got the biker gang.
Yeah, and then they got the headlights up and everything like that instead of the big ass floodlight.
Yeah, and all of them, including the biker gang, was looking for the sword.
Yeah, so it wasn't just those three looking; it was like all of them. So that kind of like, I was like, huh?
I didn't remember that though.
Did y'all miss it though? Really?
Nah, hell
no. I didn't mind that change. I didn't mind that particular change.
I was good with how that went down.
I didn't mind that. I was just like pointing it out, the small differences between the webtoon and the anime.
No, keep getting in that bag, baby. We want to hear it.
yeah, talk to him, Sarah.
We're good, Sarah.
Talk to him,
good,
Sarah.
Baby.
All right, Trent, let's go with your deep dive.
Man, first thing I'm gonna dive deep into is the lack of depth into this 1 minute or this 1 second clip. They just showed my nigga Jim Moy with his ass tooted up. And the invitation
that ass up,
handed to him. This shit was just already swollen, and it's like, yo, here's the invitation. And it's like, bro, were you supposed to believe that he wants a rematch off of, off a little dinky old like pun of ass whooping? Like,
they're gonna go back to that. Watch, bro. They're gonna go back and show that, bro. Watch.
I'm telling you now, it's done.
If they do, you got to go a whole episode with the camera on.
If they do, you know what? I will do. Not only will I do that, Chipotle bowl on me.
Yes, let's go.
Let's
go. I hope they do it now. Shit,
they're not doing it, bro. I'm willing to. Unfortunately,
I'm studio back though. If you watch it, we all get Chipotle bowls. Hold on.
Yo, hey, we got it on tape now. We got it on tape.
Hey, all right, hey. That means if that happens on that same podcast, everybody has to have their bowl on stream.
Oh shit, I'm good
with a little bit of ketchup.
I don't know. Hold on, bro. Calm down.
A little bit of ketchup on the side.
All right, just for you, I will.
Just for you, I'll have a ketchup.
Let's go.
I ain't never eaten a Chipotle bowl with no ketchup. How dare you?
Ever.
But yeah. Anyway, but anyway,
go ahead, Trent.
Yeah, but that shit was skeet as hell. Other than that, like I said, JC seen it. I was pretty satisfied. Like, I was really satisfied with the fights. Some people are, people on Twitter are people sort of trying to take in either one side, hardcore, or the other. They're saying, this is really good, or basically that we're jumping the gun on how good the animation is. But I thought it was, like I said, it was executed great.
Thank you. Yes. 2 episodes in.
That skeet ass shit. Still,
2 episodes in.
Still,
I'm doing better.
And I have a question. I do have a question. What about the nigga with the eye patch? The nigga with the eye patch. Did we see him that early on?
No.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like 13 episodes, man. Come on. There's not much solidity in the story of God of High School anyway. So this is not a good look.
But it's not a bad look either.
Look, all I'm saying.
Jin Mori.
That is true. He was, assed out, literally. My only thing was, so, all right, first of all, let's get this straight. 13 episodes, correct, y'all?
Yeah.
Correct, yes.
Okay. Now, my question to you guys is, do you guys think we're going all 112 chapters in 13 episodes for season 1?
Dude, that shit had me hot as fuck last episode when I found that out, bro. I was...
Because given the preview of the final visual promotion, poster that was tweeted out, we did see the crown. We did see
we see Final Form Jay Galtaic.
Yeah, I think they did show that, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
Oh no!
So-
we got to see El Pollo, and then we
got to see him.
Reed, we got to see Pandora.
Right. So I'm just saying, bro, like that's a lot of skippage. That's a lot of skip. Or as Trent say, that's a lot of skeetage.
After the last episode that we did, where I kind of went on my like little tirade or whatever, or my diatribe of like how stupid it is to try to fit 112 episodes or chapters into 13 episodes. I thought about like how much fat they could justifiably trim. You know what I mean? And
cut it out, bro.
Yeah, and no matter how no matter how you look at it, that's way too many chapters in 13 episodes. So
It
like
is.
not only like so then I'm like, okay, so like how much fat can they trim? And then moving away from like fat, how much like shit that we wouldn't consider fat that's trimmable are they then going to cut? And then you keep going down the line until you're like, okay, how much really important shit are they going to cut? You know what I mean? And like that's the only thing that worries me about this is like because there are definitely things that we can live without in this adaptation. You know what I mean? But it's like how far into the realm of things we can't live without are they going to make executive decisions to take away? And it's like I'm thinking of like things that I know happen in this first 112 chapters, and it's like if I don't see like 5 things, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. You know what I mean? Like
It's definitely one scene in particular
yeah.
that if they don't do right or they don't show it at all, I will rage.
Yeah.
I will literally rage.
Yeah. And I usually try to keep it, copacetic on Twitter. But if they cut some of this shit out, I'm going nuts on the timeline, bro.
Yo, JC, if they cut out my part, you better show up with a hoodie on this show.
I don't even know what part that is. I can't even.
How far did you get in the webtoon, JC?
He had the crown and that.
Oh, so you
blue hair.
You haven't even finished the first tournament.
No, I hadn't finished the first one. I was like, once I found out that they were doing the anime, I was like, we're done.
Okay.
Nope, we're done with this.
Okay.
All right, so I guess let's go ahead and get hit to meet. Look, in Mappa we trust, make Mappa great again. Guys, I am once again
Mappa MAGA.
Yes, Mappa MAGA. We are here. You know what, guys? Because look, episode 1 I thought was hidden. They missed some stuff. Guess what? Episode 2 we get 1 second each, but we reference it.
Yeah.
So once again, I have full trust in them. Why did they haven't let me down yet? I'm coming out here every week with slander on the line. But I'm thinking, guess what? The episode will come out. It's gonna be heat.
Yeah.
JD's gonna be like he's looking now. Look at him. That's how JD's gonna be looking because it's gonna be heat every episode. And I'm like, hey guys, this is good. It's meathead shit. But guess what? They gonna give us what we want.
I feel like JD might have slander locked and loaded for God of High School because it's Tower of God's competition.
No. Look, see. Okay. Hold on.
You are so much less enthusiastic about this adaptation.
Go ahead.
Let me clarify. Let me give all of y'all some backstory that you may not know. JC, you already know this. Okay. I have a special place for the God of High School.
Okay.
All right. Because that was the series that got me into Webtoon.
Let's go. Fuck yeah, me too, dude.
That was the first one I've read. That was the first one I heard of. And that was the one that started off my Webtoon journey.
Yeah.
So I want this to be as perfect as anybody.
Yeah.
I want this to be as great as it can be. That's just because of, it got me into this particular medium.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
What don't you get, JC? What don't you get?
I don't get it. Hold on. I don't get it because look, you gave this episode a 9 out of 10. If I get something 9 out of 10, I'm hyped. You hear what I'm doing right now? You hear?
That's because I have to listen. That's because I have to listen to your fanboyism for an hour and a half.
A 9 out of 10. You almost gave this a perfect score. You ain't on my level right now. If this was Tower of God and I gave an episode 9 out of 10, like I gave one episode 9 out of 10, I was hyped. Where you at?
No,
where's the hype?
And you know what?
That's low in that seat. I don't know.
Hold on. Oh, it is comfortable, by the way. But hold on. When you gave the episode a 9 out of 10 in Tower of God, I was the same way because I was just as shocked that you actually gave an episode a 9.
Because they did things right for once.
But I'm saying, like, even with Tower of God, I was still the same way.
Man, like, bro, your excitement. I need to see you hype for something, bro. What do you like?
You gotta see me. My excitement is when I'm watching it.
You don't
Now-
record your shit. There.
You
Damn it,
already know
JD.
I don't like editing.
Oh, God. All right.
One take wonder, sir. One take
Who
wonder.
does like editing though?
JC.
I'll do it.
See?
Yeah, me too.
I want my
Y'all.
I'm working from the crib. I'm cool with doing it.
You more of a what, Trent?
I said I've been working from the crib, man. I'm cool with doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you love the series, you'll do it.
What, edit? Shit.
All right. Once again, hey, if this next episode is another great episode, sir, as 9 out of 10, I don't need you to come with that energy.
You know what?
Editing
You know what?
good with a blunt.
Hold on. If the next episode and I give it a 9, I will come full force with your same energy. I will reciprocate your energy the same way Kane reciprocated Gold's energy.
Oh,
That's all
I'm
nigga
excited.
wants. That's all nigga wants. Put those stakes on the line, bro. Like, let's just go. Like,
Oh
Man.
my god.
God of High School giving us solo leveling energy on the review.
Exactly.
So I feel like,
oh, believe me.
I feel like we ain't been
yo.
this live on the fucking show since we were covering Solo.
I hope Solo never gets
Yo.
anime because I was
Speaking of that,
scrutinizing everything in the world. I don't want to do that.
Speaking of that, we're gonna have to talk about Solo.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna
Whose
talk
turn
about
is it? I'm so lost. I keep
I think
interjecting.
everybody gave their deep dive at this point.
Yeah. So, and I guess during our deep dives, we gave our thoughts.
Disappointments.
Yeah, disappointments
So
and
what, we're moving
everything.
into
Our
predictions? No.
yeah, predictions for episode 3.
Yeah.
So, Knox, what's your prediction for episode 3? Do you think? All right. So right now we're on chapter 13 in the webtoon.
Okay,
At
let
the
me-
end of episode 2.
Let me
trying to remember here.
load up the God of High School real quick.
I'm about to be doing the same.
Yo, y'all go ahead and load it up.
You said we're on chapter 13.
Chapter 13.
Yo, you guys load it up. Let me go and get my reaction. I mean, my not deep
I
dive.
already
Episode
got it
3.
up. I already got it up.
You good? You good?
I'm just skimming through. Oh, dude, next episode's gonna be sick.
Dana, you hear that? Oh, sick.
You
I
think so?
forgot.
Hold on, hold
I
on.
forgot all about this shit, bro.
I don't want to look
Yeah.
back at it.
Next episode is
Telling
gonna
you.
be raw as fuck, bro. Already, just
I'm telling you.
off the first couple that I'm starting to remember all this shit now. This shit is about to be drastic, bro.
Can you guys
Right.
feel
I
the power?
I still remember it.
Mm.
The
Which
commissioners,
is why I still remember like majority of everything with season 1, which is why I was so
I
upset.
don't.
R and Q, dog. Come on.
Oh yeah, that little yeah.
Yeah. So how many chapters are they fitting per episode?
The
Let's
first
see.
one was 7.
The first one was 7.
Oh my god, bro! Next episode is gonna be 10 out of 10. I'm looking at chapter 15 now. Next episode is gonna be 10 out of 10. JD.
So let's say
I
they're
hope
doing
you're
7
ready.
to 6 episodes.
Bro,
7 to
ready,
6
JD.
there's
episodes.
no way
Chapters
that this
per-
episode isn't gonna be 10 out of 10. There's no way.
Let me see, bro. Let me
Y'all all
see.
going back and looking at it.
Let me see.
I don't even. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's
Let
going
me
back
see.
looking right now. I'm like, oh
Let
shit.
me see,
This is
bro.
gonna be a great episode.
Dude,
Let me see.
It's gonna be so.
Y'all go back and look. I don't
gas,
know what's
bro.
going on. I don't know what's going
So
on.
what chapter are you referring to?
14.
It's
and
gonna be
15.
so gas. 14
and
and 15.
Yeah.
All right, I
just
see
skimmed
that.
through 14 and 15. Like that's 2 out of the 7
All right.
episodes they're gonna color.
Skimming.
Or 2 out of the 7
Skimming.
chapters. Look at his face.
Look at it.
Gimme.
He's trying so hard right now. He's like, all right.
He knows that it's gonna be lit, bro.
Let me see.
Right after
15,
you say
15.
you gotta bring that
What's
energy
15?
if it's 10. Yeah.
Oh, this fight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be gas. It's gonna be gas. It's gonna be rocket fuel,
Let's
gas,
go.
electric, all your
bills.
utilities.
What's the chapters?
I think you
Oh.
said 14 and 15.
Yeah, just off
shit
of 14 and 15 alone.
Yes, that's all I looked at. I just skimmed back through 14 and 15. That shit is gonna be petroleum. Let's go.
Now, given how fast their pacing is going, I am very interested to see how they're gonna
Yeah. The
fit all of these.
The pacing is obviously going to be the hardest part. But see, the thing about the God of High School is that like a lot of the action sequences take up a lot of the chapter because, like, see, like in Japan, action sequences are drawn a lot shorter because they fit so many motions on one panel.
What chapters
in
again?
Korea, 14 and 15.
14, 15.
But in Korea, they show you
14,
like
yeah.
each movement on its own like panel most of the time. So that's gonna elongate like how we feel about it, and that goes into like some of that fat trimming that I was talking about, right?
It's gonna cover more than 14 and 15 though.
Yeah,
I was saying that.
Yo, Knox.
Yeah.
Look at chapter 17, bro.
All right, hold on.
Yes, I am excited for chapter
Oh
17 and 18.
I'm more excited. I'm more excited for 17, bro.
Let me look real quick. But you guys know what I'm trying to say though, right? Like,
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah, because like a lot of these chapters.
Oh,
damn,
man.
yo, it's I forgot that this is this quick, bro. Y'all, bro, niggas are not ready for this episode, bro.
Well, your nigga, look at me. Hold on, bro.
What? Oh my god.
Yo, got a high school.
What are you? I Dream of Genie?
Exactly. Look, this series, bro.
He
Like,
did
this
look
is
like
one of
Will
the
Smith
series
in Aladdin for a sec.
that you can get behind. They be like, you know what? These episodes gonna be fire.
They're gonna skeet this.
No, they're not. No, they're not. See,
Trent,
okay, this
There's
is
no way.
this is what I was talking about.
He's skeeted.
This is what I was talking about. A lot of these action sequences, because it's real time, it's real movements. The combat is very like fast. It's very high octane inside of the show. So like all of these, like for like this might be the first really well paced chapter or episode that we have because it's so action oriented that it's not going to feel like they could probably take a little bit more time with these chapters that they're adapting because.
I think they're gonna take
like chapters.
They're gonna take all the dialogue that happened through this out and just have it just straight.
Nah, hell no. We're gonna get Baek Soon-chul's backstory like right before his fight. We're gonna get. Come on, bro, stop. We're about to get everything that we need.
I mean, yeah, if they do it 1 second like they did the rest, yeah, we can definitely get that.
See, that's what I was talking about last episode.
This gonna be 4 different backstories, bro.
Yeah, you could give them a lot of them. You could give them in like 30-second, 45-second. You know what I'm saying? Like do you really like what else do you need to know from Baek besides the regular like he's a genius, he studied this, he did, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to take that long to explain that a prodigious talent like you can very easily lightly explain that kind of backstory in a way that you need it. You can continue highlighting it throughout the fight, you know, if you need to.
So you giving it 10 out of 10?
I'm already giving the episode a 10 out of 10.
Blind 10?
A blind 10. Blind 10.
We going spades.
I don't mean to bring up the hate here.
All right, go ahead, Trent.
But I didn't hear if you guys did we touch on the fact that they changed that renewal Taekwondo?
What do you mean?
The kick?
No,
yeah.
Go ahead and talk about it, Trent. Go ahead,
Trent. Go ahead.
Talk about it.
Oh man, that's
I already
literally
said my thoughts on it, but
yeah. No, I missed it. What did you say, bro?
I said that. Yeah, it's different, but it's not the end of the world that's different because I feel like they'll have a better chance to represent it properly. You know, like
the world is done.
I feel like, huh?
No, yeah, the world is done. Go ahead.
No. Well, I mean, like, okay, so like, I feel like when they're introducing it here in this episode, you know, like obviously the scene has changed, but I feel like they showed it the way that they did to kind of like slow it down to a certain degree so that people could actually see what was happening, so that they had like a little bit of a taste of it, and then there'll be a better representation of it when they actually go into Renewal Taekwondo itself as a discipline. Whenever they're focusing on Jin Mori in an official match of his, like the next match that I'm thinking of, you know what I mean?
Now,
so, which is fine because we get the Renewal Taekwondo exposition during that fight anyway. So
yeah, we'll see how they do it.
Yeah,
because I really think that's another crucial part. I didn't bring this up when I originally said it because I hadn't thought about it, but that's crucial, nigga. That's something that you know when you're reading it the first time, you're like, oh, that is kind of hard, you know. Like I think that the way it's drawn gives you an even better perspective on what, like, though a lot is going on, you're like, okay, he's doing all of this. I think it was actually done better in the webtoon.
Me too.
Than them trying to do whatever they did with it.
I agree. But in this first showing, yes, I agree. But at the same time, he still did the same move. It's still the same attack.
I couldn't even tell.
Yeah, you could.
Stop
There was after images there. He hit the slow version of it,
not the colorful ones.
He hit not the colorful ones. Now that is something that I feel like isn't even like needed. You know what I mean? Because this is a movement based kicking attack. Like, yes, that's cool. That was one of the first things that caught my eye about the series was the Johnny Cage after images. It reminded me of Mortal Kombat trilogy and shit. I was like, this is cold blooded. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, if he's still doing the same move, like, that's not like, it's not like I was talking about with JD. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they made the Kamehameha wave red instead of blue. It's not like, you know, Goku did a fucking Destructo disc and then called it a Kamehameha wave. He still is doing the exact same attack. It's just being shown different because it's an adaptation, and they could still show it be a better representation of it later, which I feel like they will. And if it doesn't have the colorful after images, if it has after images at all, which we already actually saw in this episode, he does the really slowed down triple kick, and then they do it again, like in like actual speed right after that, and then he fucking teleports behind dude and then finishes the combo. It's still everything it needs to be. It's just not everything we wanted it to be.
Hold on, yo. I gotta read some comments. Alright, hold up. Alright, so Panzu said wrong. They will be cutting everything in the Bach versus.
Panzu, don't do that.
Don.
Panzu?
Also, he said
Where did the negativity come from?
Hold on. He said Knox. First of all, they made Morrigan dance ballet in the air.
So what? So what?
It still looked tight.
Renewal Taekwondo.
It didn't look tight. Stop, Sarah.
Renewal
Stop.
Renewal Taekwondo is a very animated fighting style in the webtoon. He's doing ballet on the ground or in the air. It's ballet whenever he's using the fighting style, regardless. Like, read the webtoon.
God,
like
it's okay, guys.
Yo, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. But before I let you go, I'm gonna let you finish. But I just
okay, bro.
I do want to say, I still wish they had Obama as president instead of Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
But that's just me. That's all I'm saying. All right, go ahead.
Look, guys. Okay, the kick was in midair. If you're looking at the webtoon, he is on the ground. It shouldn't have been in midair.
It shouldn't have been
in
midair.
It shouldn't have been in midair. That's my only complaint about
they changed it.
Yeah.
I understand that. If it's shit. If you're looking at the webtoon, my nigga does a forward heel kick. He does a backwards heel kick. He does a heel kick in the air. If you imagine that, think about one person doing a forward kick, a back kick, and then a kick in the air, and then showing after him. So he's basically hitting him at the same time. So they changed it to in the air. Of course, it's not going to look the same because he's in the air. He can't fly. Therefore, it's like a Street Fighter hurricane kick. 3 times, hits him. It looks, just the initial reaction to me,
booty butt
because I watched the reaction. Look fire. What you want me to do? I was like, yes.
That did not look fire.
I reacted to it the same way Trent did. I can't help it.
That did not look fire, bro.
It did to me. I was hype as hell.
Different strokes for different folks.
Definitely a lot of strokes.
All right.
I will play a video on the speed.
Seraph, you're the tiebreaker.
I wasn't that hype.
No, Seraph is the tiebreaker.
I don't think so.
We got 2 for its tight. We got 2 for its cheeks. Seraph.
Oh, he said it's tight.
We got 3 for its tight.
Earlier I said it was tight. JD said, no, it wasn't.
It was okay.
Trent, I would play this.
No, it's not tight. Panzu said it's not tight.
I would be like, damn, that shit is tight as fuck.
Panzu, man. Look,
I will pull your video up right now, bro.
JC, did I not say, bro? Like in that motherfucker, did I not say that this is different from? Did I not point out?
You did say it at the end, but during the initial reaction, you were like 1, 2, 3. You were counting the mugs. You were in there.
See now, look at you. Wait a minute.
Go to Trent's video to the very end. Y'all go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Everybody else here, just go ahead and do it. Like he was in there. I was excited as you were. I was like, yes, Trent feels me. He understands me. But nope.
Yeah. No, I don't remember doing all that, bro. But
you were in the moment.
I do remember post reaction. Right, yeah, I do remember what I said.
Post reaction, yeah, you did say that, but
yeah, I don't remember it. Yeah. That's funny though.
The kick killed me too, Panzer. It killed me too, bro.
Oh god, he was in the air. Look, if they don't do it again, and they do it again, and it's still trashed, then you know what? You all come up here and say what you got to say. I'm gonna be sitting here stone faced.
It's not to break my forces.
Look, all I'm saying is, for episode 3. What I expected to be a mapper we trust.
Episode 3 is gonna be drastic, bro.
It's gonna be good. They gave you 2 good episodes. You had the first one 7 because you were a hater, but JD, but it's okay. It's okay. You know what? We all understand. You wanted to be Tower of God. You want Tower of God to be good. It wasn't.
My
But it's
God.
cool.
Stop bringing Tower of God. This has nothing to do with Tower of God.
They're both webtoons. Is the second one to come out. Tower of God. I'm still disappointed. I'm still mad at it.
Oh,
So episode 3 will be fire again. It will set Twitter ablaze again. Just like the dude with the right hands that everybody kept posting over and over and over again. It's gonna be the same thing. And we're all gonna be like, oh man, another good episode, Jeremy. Well, you're right again. It's cool. Whatever.
Should we do final scores? Should we do a final official? Wait, did we already give our scores?
Yeah, we got our scores.
I never
9,
did
9. I think it was 9 across the board. Yes, you said 9.
Oh, yes,
it was 9 across the
I
board.
definitely didn't say 9.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
you did,
Okay, well, go ahead, Trent.
Trent, I know it's scored. Go ahead, Trent.
Trent said 9 in his
I got
live
receipts.
reaction.
I got receipts.
Trent said 9 in his live reaction.
Did I? I don't think I played
8.5
that.
You
to
said,
9
you said it
live
with your
reaction.
body language, your inflection.
This
You
nigga.
said it with your soul.
8.5 to 9 in your live reactions. I got receipts.
Lord.
I'm gonna call it a. I'm gonna call it an 8.5, bro.
I'll take it.
I mean, I'm gonna take it,
8.5.
but that does not reflect your review this episode.
No, it does. It does. It left out some of my. It left out parts that I really.
Sarah, if
wanted
you
to
watch
see.
the video, look at it.
So it got docked points.
Yeah,
it got
that's
docked points for
Yeah,
leaving
that's
out parts that I specifically wanted to see. But
Yeah.
Personally,
Yeah,
other than that, like I said, it was decent. So I got to knock it hard for those points, though.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
fine.
give it a 9 out of 10. They
Yeah.
let me down twice.
yeah, that's fine.
I'm
That's,
saying
8.5 is still good for me.
that's very
Yeah.
reasonable. That's very reasonable.
All right.
Look, yeah, Sarah, you watching it? I see you, Sarah.
Trent's
You watching it?
face with a chip.
Exactly.
He was like, ooh.
Exactly. Thank
Yeah,
Sarah.
you can't
got
make the
receipts.
ugly. You can't make
You
the
got
ugly
receipts.
face.
Oh,
Make
man.
the ugly
Like-
face and then give it anything less than an 8, and that's
I'm going back to this reaction.
The struggle
I'm
when you
about to share
have
my
receipts.
screen, dog.
We got receipts,
Oh
bro.
my
It's
God.
here.
Shit, he about to put me on the yard. No.
All right, y'all. So I just want to bring this up because
Oh,
snap, no.
It's right on the
I
ugly
know.
face already. It's already on the
No.
ugly face. Oh my god.
Look at watch.
Here we go.
Look.
Ooh, he said.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Thank you. So talking about.
Oh my
That's what I'm talking
god.
about.
Seraph the stenographer.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Seraph the
man.
stenographer.
I like
came in
receipts,
clutch.
everybody.
I
I like
love that.
receipts.
Tracy
I
wanted
love
the receipts.
that.
I'm bringing the receipts.
Oh my.
Exposed.
Now, hold on. Did I say anything
Exposed.
after? That look real edited.
No.
Did I say anything
Hey, no, we ain't worried about after. We got an agenda to push now.
Come on, they cut that real close.
What's this?
We
Looking
got the facial
Oh,
expressions
man.
and we got the oohs. That's all we needed.
You
Thank you,
shut-
Seraph.
Ooh,
Good teamwork.
real quick.
Good hustle, baby.
I got you, boys. I
It's
got
hard when you got them
We're gonna
receipts
go back
laying
and
around.
check.
Woo.
So, all right, so I think that's pretty much all we got to say on God of High School. But since we are called the Hunters Association, I do feel we should say something about the recent announcement of the one and only Sung Jin Woo returning to all of our lives in August. So, yes, everyone, I know this is, the God of High School episode and everything, but it wouldn't be right for us to be called the Hunters Association and not mention Solo Leveling Season 2 returning.
Yeah, dude, I'm super excited for that.
Seraph, your thoughts on the August 1st and the return of Sung Jin Woo?
super excited for it, and I hope they do it really well the way, and I hope we get to see Chinese dudes some more. And I'm a late novel reader, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Trent.
God
damn it.
It.
God damn it, Trent.
That's a catchphrase for Trent.
God damn it, Trent. That's gonna be on a t-shirt, I promise. Alright. So the question was, what are your thoughts on Solo returning on August 1st?
We in here. Fuck these strikes, nigga. We in here.
No, damn it, Trent. We were the same. We in the same boat.
Oh
I'm
man.
looking on the yard.
Funny as hell.
Going all in, huh, Trent? I feel you, bro.
Yeah, fuck that.
Knox.
I can't wait to talk about it with you guys. It's honestly some of the most fun that I have each week is reviewing Solo Leveling. I've been missing the shit out of it, obviously, like everybody else has, but I mean, that's what we started this for. You know what I mean? And I feel like I always like think back, like the Tower of God reviews were great. Don't get me wrong. God of High School is great so far. But like I think back to like when we were covering Solo Leveling regularly, and you get that like nostalgic feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like when you walk in like you walk into a location or something, and you smell something that reminds you of like your childhood or some shit. And it triggers that like whatever that rush is that makes you feel really good or whatever it is. And like I think
nostalgic rush.
Nostalgia, yeah. And I think back to like when we first like started talking about Solo Leveling, and I'm like, man, I can't wait to get back to that. So when I see the fucking announcement for August, I'm like, that's right around the fucking corner, dude. Like, and I get super excited. So yeah, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. So I go to YouTube. I'm like, wait, hold up. It's different niggas in the YouTube.
All right, JC.
I'm terrified. Because I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I'm gonna put it on there. But those strikes, I know they coming.
Damn it, coming, bro.
They came for me, JD. They came for me.
I know they coming.
They came for me.
Look,
They probably just think you have trash opinions.
Oof. Damn. Damn it.
Just fucking
Damn it.
No,
Anyway.
Yo, where's the shots fired sound when we need it?
Anyway, so you know what? You know what?
I think it'll
Solo. Fuck. It'll look once again. For everybody who doesn't know, it's going to be up on Saturday. It's going to be privated by Wednesday because your boy is not taking no chances.
Is your older videos privated now?
Man, my whole channel gone, bro.
Right,
That
so
video was
Damn, my bad.
I mean, you talk about 5,000, 6,000 views a video, and they gone.
Wait,
I can nothing about that.
Well, all my shit's still up there, bro.
Man, see, exactly. Them niggas racist. You ain't full black or something, dog. I don't know.
So
they gonna be on the channel. I can't wait. I'm gonna react it on Twitch and then put them on YouTube. This is what it's gonna be. Let the chips fall where they may. But Solo Leveling's gonna be on YouTube. I can't not do it. JD's not gonna do it, but I can't not do it.
Damn right, I ain't gonna do it. God, I'll react to it, but I'm probably not gonna show any panels. If I do, I'm gonna have the filter.
Filter ain't gonna help you.
I'm gonna have a big ass filter.
I might.
Yeah,
do the
copyright filters are super important. Like
I'm gonna have big ass filters.
I've been reading Kengan Ashura on my Twitch channel and Ajin and like Maiden Abyss and like all of these other like manga, and like maybe I haven't gotten any like strikes or any kind of like detriments on my channel because they're older series. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it might be different if you're reading something that like came out a long time ago versus something that like the newest chapter just dropped that day. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that had something to do about it, but like I put the copyright filter up. I put the VOD recording on my from Twitch onto my YouTube channel. YouTube hasn't said shit to me, and I feel like they'd be more strict about manga than, you know, free media. You know what I mean? So I feel like copyright filters are the way to go.
I guess we'll see, won't we?
Yeah.
We will see.
Out when the time comes.
Definitely. But yes, when Solo drops season 2, chapter 1, y'all make sure to come to the one and only Solo Leveling podcast, which is us.
Yeah.
The Hunters Association.
Yes.
And if we're not the only one, we're the best one. So
right, the only one worth
that's
listening to.
Right, we're the only ones worth listening to. You can tell your favorite streamers I said it. All right.
We said it. Me and him.
Facts.
Remember that Long Beach Griffey skit when you're like homeboy's trying to prove that he ain't scared of nothing. He's like, hey, where y'all niggas from, cuz? He's like, stolen 20 crip. He's like, oh, y'all from 20s, cuz? Like, yeah, me and him.
No.
He's like me, no. He's like, all right, bet. After we beat y'all last, we gonna shoot y'all. He's like, kill us.
And then the door happens.
Yeah. Day after day.
Yes. All right, so anything y'all got left for God of High School?
No, I'm good.
Any last remarks?
Great conversation, guys.
Trent?
Oh no, I'm good, bro.
Trent said, I don't want to talk about that trash anymore. I feel you, bro.
Don't
God
speak.
of, he said
No.
God of Who school. I almost fell out of my chair. That's great. That's great. Well, follow all of our individual channels, you guys.
Reactions
Right,
don't lie. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, all the links are in the description. If you guys are new here, follow the Hunters Association podcast. Click the links
Right.
to all of our individual channels and give us a follow as well individually.
Also, make sure to follow JC at alwaysjcarson, his new channel, and follow mine, the 25th Otaku. All of those links will be in the channel too, because as some of you may or may not know, me and JC are starting from scratch. And if you want to know where scratch is, it's way back there.
Way back there.
Goddamn. Hate to see it.
Way back there. You do. You do. God damn it. But that's gonna be it for today. Appreciate y'all for rocking out with us, and we're gonna catch you guys next week.
Peace out,
Peace
you guys.
out, guys.
Have a good one.
Peace.
See y'all.
Bye.
What an incredible